So looking at the build instructions, it looks like the first thing we do is install the 27 diodes. There's 26 of them along the bottom edge of the board here and one up here by the IC. So really I guess it's just start plucking out diodes, getting a feel for the width here on the PCB, getting them in place. It's going to be a lot of diodes here to put in. So I'm going to put in about every fifth one and solder. And then again, so that I have room between the leads to actually solder. Just to make the job a little easier on myself. The diodes are polarized. According to the silk screen, the black band on the diode is going to the right side over here. Of course, I can't see. Oh, what do you want, Daisy? It's a lot of diodes. So there's some diodes in. Get the soldering stuff here. Screwdriver wrapped up in the soldering pencil lead. I'm not sure if that's the tip I really want or not. Some solder here, and we will walk through these and see what we get. Make sure I actually solder where I have leads through the hole. I've been known before to hit the wrong pad. Of course, we trim the leads. Real happy with one of the solder joints. Flow it, just make it look a little better. And there we have, what, 5 or 6 diodes in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the diodes in. So I'm just going to repeat this pattern until all the diodes are in. And when I come back, we'll have them in and we'll move on to the next components. So we've got the 27 diodes in, and I've verified the orientation on all of them. And per the build instructions, we move on to the 3 1K ohm resistors that sit here directly above the switches. So we'll get those in place and soldered. Apologies for Daisy in the background. She seems to think she needs to be in the lab with me. And it's the one room in the house the dogs aren't allowed in. There's just too much stuff back here. Daisy, shush. May have to put her downstairs. She had some surgery yesterday, and she's doing absolutely fine. This isn't related to the surgery, this is just her being needy, as dogs are. She's another elderly adoption. Really good little girl. Just needed a good home, and really needed the surgery that happened yesterday. Quality of life thing. Daisy. Okay, why doesn't that want to take any solder? She's being very insistent. And I would assume after the 1K ohm resistors, we move on to the 390s. There's 12 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. That's exactly how many he supplied. Daisy. Daisy. Ooh, you're being a brat. Hopefully this isn't too distracting. Daisy. Shush. And we've got at least 390 ohm resistors that go along the center of the board there. As always, I want to keep the tolerance bands the same direction. And I'll repeat the same pattern I do here. I'll put every third or fourth one in, solder, trim the leads, the next third or fourth, and so on down the board. Just makes getting at the back of the, or soldering a little easier when they're not all just crammed in there together with the leads all overlapping. Guess I should be making a bigger effort to do this on camera. Oh gosh. Oh, it's obviously the end of the world. Obviously the end of the world. Spacing on those matches the LED spacings. It had me thinking I was in the wrong holes for a second there. Still looks like I'm in the wrong hole. I am. Shoot. Gonna have to pull that one. Let's solder the others and we'll come back and fix that. Daisy. Hey! You're just being a brat now. You're just being a silly little brat. And this one I most certainly got in the wrong position. I'll come back to it. This trimming lead. Daisy. God. She's escalating. You are going to end up downstairs, little girl. You are. Like she can understand a word I'm saying. Oh, you're fine. fine. You're just not in the room with me. And apparently that's devastating. Let's get these soldered up. Oops, I don't want to solder that one in yet. I need to unsolder the other lead and move it. I'm just waiting for the desoldering station here to warm up. Shush. What I'm going to do here is use the desoldering tool to simply unsolder what I did there, if I can get it. That should release that resistor. And I can bend it and put it in the right place. Well, installing the rest of the resistors will be exactly what we've done here, so I'll come back when that's been completed.